Welcome to Stories from the Nest, Voice of Early Birds. Real journeys, real business, real connections. I'm Dr. Sijo Mathews, President BNI Early Birds. Today we have our Vice President Faisal Shaikh, Dr. Faisal Shaikh, the man who keeps Dubai cool, literally. Welcome to your show, Dr. Faisal.
Thank you, Dr. Sijo. I'm glad to be here.
Dr. Faisal, the UAE heat is intense. What's the biggest challenge you face when you work here?
Heat itself is a challenge, and explaining to people about the right selection of equipment, on-time maintenance, that itself is the biggest challenge we have while working here in the UAE.
So managing expectations is a very big challenge, right?
Big challenge. It's a really big challenge.
Great. Dr. Faisal, HVAC might sound technical, but why is it such a crucial part of life and business here in the UAE?
Heat destroys productivity, and air conditioning is not only for comfort. You see there are a lot of hospitals and a lot of other associated factories where you need process cooling, correct? That's the reason air conditioning contributes a major part in everybody's life when it comes to indoor air quality and in terms of cooling.
What's the one thing most people don't realize about air conditioning that you wish everyone knew?
I wish everyone knew the more cooler you are going to require your home to be or office to be, you are going to really pay very, very high bills.
So what do you suggest? What do you recommend?
I suggest people understand, one, maintain your air conditioners on a regular basis. If you are going to have a new air conditioning requirement, then please get a person who qualifies for designing a proper air conditioning system for you and get them maintained regularly.
In a place where AC is as vital as water, what is the toughest challenge you face every day to keep things running smoothly?
Good question. Explaining to people that choosing a right air conditioning service provider is, I think, one of the toughest things we have here in the market, where air is as important as water. You want your air to be not only cool, you also want it to be pure so that it gives you the right indoor air quality.
Without mentioning AC or your business, how would you describe yourself to show us who Dr. Faisal really is?
A human being, a philosopher, a coach, a person who loves to have problems and get solutions to those problems. This is what Faisal is.
Philosopher, I agree. Definitely.
Thank you.
You recently had a proud moment, earned your doctorate and IAM Board of Directors certification. Now, what motivated you and what has this meant personally to you?
It meant achieving something which I had set for myself. As a child, I had committed to myself that I am going to be a lifelong learner, and I'm actually a science student, and not many people know, Siju, I am also a student of life. I like to read and understand more about life.
Why don't you take us back to your first step into the HVAC world? What sparked your decision to become an entrepreneur in this field?
A summer in India, a night full of sweat, and my uncle turning on the air conditioner. That's the very first moment I experienced air conditioning, and I knew this is what I want to do in my life. Regarding entrepreneur, I have been an entrepreneur all my life. My school friends know we used to actually have an ice cream shop in the Bandra Fair. That's when entrepreneurship always was there, imbibed in me all along.
So, you had a very early start.
I had an early start, yes.
As the new Vice President of Early Birds, what are you planning for us?
I'm actually planning to contribute to everyone's growth in the chapter, which means I start with my discipline, I start with my contribution, and I want to urge every member in the chapter to grow the chapter and themselves in this journey.
Can you share a memorable BNI connection or referral that really stood out for you?
I have many, but I would like to mention recently I did a project, and it was kind of air conditioning for children with special needs. And it's an NGO, non-profitable organization, and working for them and seeing them there closely, contributing to providing coolness, because if you do not give them the right temperature, then they get fits. So working there, I think it's going to be there with me for life.
Wow, that's so nice. Beyond getting business, what is the biggest personal value you gain from being part of BNI?
I got you as a friend, and I got many others like you as a friend. So I have a family in terms of Early Birds, and I think that's really going to be cherished till I'm there with Early Birds.
Has there been a moment when the core value of BNI, that's givers gain, truly come to life for you?
Always, I think Givers Gain has been part of my persona, and after being in Early Birds, seeing in and day out, I have really understood the meaning of Givers Gain here, and it's really standing out in my life in a big way.
Before we wrap up, give us one power saving tip that anyone in UAE can use today, not just to save money, but to help environment and the world we are living for our kids.
Sustainability is important, guys, and the only thing I can tell, do not make your homes and office Switzerland. Do not fiddle with your thermostat. Keep it constant. Keep it at 24 and enjoy your cooling in a big way.
Finally, finish this sentence for me. BNI to me is.
A family.
Thank you very much. So this was Stories from the Nest, Voices of Early Birds. Real journeys, real business, real connections. Stay tuned for more stories from our members.